All right, back here in New York, I'm Christine Corrado. With me right now is Stephen Roman. He's the CEO of Global Atomic. Stephen, how are you doing?
I'm great, Christine. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks for asking. Stephen, the company is headquartered in Toronto with uranium operations in West Africa. You did come out with a preliminary economic assessment just yesterday. Can you kind of tell me what was detailed in this report?
Okay. Yes, we back in the end of 2010, we made a discovery of a very significant uranium deposit in Niger, West Africa. It's a big uranium producing country. And we've been working on that for a number of years, and we've now got to a point of a feasibility prior to application for a mining permit. Yesterday, we came out with a preliminary economic assessment based on a new plan. So previously, during 2019, we studied different mining scenarios for this deposit, open pit, underground, or a combination. We've now focused on an area of high grade, close to surface. We call it a phase one plan, which will allow us to mine for 12 years at very high grades, at low capex, and it's a very significant new entrant in the uranium market. Niger has a very quick permitting timeline, so the plan is to actually move forward and apply for our mining permit by this summer. And we hope to achieve our mining permit before the end of the year, and we can start then completing our final feasibility work to put the mine into production.
Definitely an interesting time to come out with a PEA. Can you kind of talk about what challenges you might be facing in terms of precious metals development and uranium itself?
Well, uranium, interestingly enough, now has been moving up in price, because a lot of the mines, either from economic standpoint or COVID-19, have shut down. So it's creating a bit of a panic, I guess, in the market with utilities, because they can see if this lasts for a long time. I know many of the utilities are now, their longer term contracts are expiring. They've got to get back into the market and start buying uranium again, and the price has moved up, from about $24 to about $30 on the spot market here in the last couple of weeks. So, of course, that's positive for the overall uranium market. The big issue now is, of course, challenges are with COVID-19 and be able to move forward to actually start construction. So we hope that this virus will be through the system in the next 6 to 12 months, which, once we get our mining permit, let's say we could start working back in the field in a big way by next year.
Okay, so the coronavirus has been slightly impacted. Is that what you're saying?
The coronavirus has impacted everything, because effectively in West Africa now all international flying has been shut down. So we do have crews working in the field that are local people, and they're adhering to strict protocols to combat this virus. But for international consultants and contractors, it's very difficult to move around because of flight restrictions.
Well, along these lines, I know that you recently uplisted to the OTCQX. Can you talk about kind of the reasoning behind that and how this might be beneficial for your shareholders?
Yeah, we have a lot of U.S. shareholders. Initially, when we raised money, J.P. Morgan was a big investor in the company. So that really got us going once we made the discovery of the DASA deposit. In the meantime, there's been a lot of retail and other fund managers buying out of New York and California and various other locations. So we just thought we'd make it easier for people. We're listed now. We bumped up from the Toronto Venture Exchange to the Toronto Big Board. And because we have so many U.S. shareholders, we thought we would also upgrade on the OTCQX. So I think generally it just provides us with better liquidity and allows us to trade in all the blue sky states in the U.S. I think we're over 40 states right now.
Well, it was certainly great to catch up, Stephen. Thank you so much for your time today and looking forward to hearing more about your advancements moving forward.
I just want to mention one other thing. The company has an operation in Turkey as well. It's a cash flowing zinc operation. It's been running since 2009. So that gives the company cash flow. I mean, we're a positive cash flow company with a big upside of this major uranium project.
Well, Stephen, really appreciate the time today. Thanks again.
Thanks, Christine.